Hi and good afternoon to all you students. So now we are going to learn the Newton's equation, third law of equation, that is through graphical representations. So as you have taken the quadrangle while solving or deriving the second equation, the same way you have to take the quadrangle, that is DOEB. Okay, but in the second equation what you have done, you have divided this quadrangle into two parts. One was rectangle and other was triangle. But in this case, while solving the third equation, you don't have to divide this quadrangle. You have to just assume as a full quadrangle. But actually what is the shape of this quadrangle? So obviously it is an trapezium. So you might be well aware that you have studied in your 8th standard, and one thing I would like to tell you that how the question is asked. See, either question will be asked in this way: explain the Newton's third law of motion, or state the relation between the velocity and displacement. So not be confused regarding that. As you told you that it will be coming for 2 marks in the unit test, but as of now there will be no unit test conducted by any school, so it will directly come in your semester examination. Obviously it may carry to 5 marks. So first thing you have to keep in your mind that you have to take a quadrangle, and in this quadrangle you don't have to divide it into two parts directly. Just as I told you, this is the shape of a trapezium. So what is the area of a trapezium? Area of a trapezium is half into the sum of parallel side into height, while in the textbook it is written in different way, that is half into sum of the parallel side into, just wait 1 minute, half into sum of the parallel side into distance between the parallel side. So even if you are going to write into height, that is also okay. So what is the parallel side? I have drawn one quadrangular, right? You can see here, so that there should be no confusion regarding this diagram. What you have to do is that you have drawn the diagram, put the initial speed as u, you have mentioned over here, and this is b is the final speed that you denoted with the v. And what is OE? OE is a t. So in this diagram you can see this DO and BE are the parallel lines. So I have taken this, that BE plus OD, because sum of the parallel sides. So what are the two parallel sides? So two parallel sides are DO and BE. So you have added this, but make sure, this is an important thing. What many of the students do some mistake is that they put OD first and B afterward. I had solved the sums, but I was also confused. So after solving the sums, I found out that we have to write it in proper way. So always write the bigger one, that BE should be written first, not OD. Okay, because of one single mistake you won't be able to derive the equation. So make sure the B should be written first and OD should be written afterward. The two parallel side you have taken here, and what is the height? Height is OE. After writing all this, you have to put the value whatever you have taken, that instead of DO you will put U, and instead of BE you will put V, and O is T. So while writing all the values, what you are seeing here is that S equals to half into V plus U into T. At the same time, now you see here what you have to see, what you have to solve. That means you have deriving V square equals to U square plus 2AS. See, as far as V and U are concerned, there is no problem with V and U. But what about the T? So that means we don't require T. So we have to replace it. Obviously we will be replacing. So replacing that, we have to go back and have to see the first equation. What was the first equation? First equation was V equals to U plus AT. As you have to replace the T, what you will do? See, U is on the right hand side. As per the quadratic sums, or whatever you have solved the problems, any number that is on the left hand side or on the right hand side, if you move any of the number bearing the sign, it becomes opposite. So U is in the positive, so you take on the left hand side, that it become negative. That will be V minus U. A and T, it is in multiplication. As I told you, we have to replace the T, so we have to keep T there only and move the A. As it is in multiplication, when you take on the left hand side, it will become division. So what is the D now? What is the T now? It's V minus U upon A. So what I have done, I have to write here one line. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Okay, even if you want to write equation 1 here or here 2, that will be no problem, but write it in proper way. Substituting, here I am writing, please see here as I had not left any place. Substituting equation 1 in 2, that means equation 1 would be replaced in equation 2. Here s equals to half into v plus u, and here t. See, what is the t? T is v minus u upon a. So I have written v minus u upon a. Okay. Then after that there was some formula we used to learn every time, that a plus b the whole square, a minus b the whole square, and third one was a plus b and a minus b equals to a minus a square minus b square. Same is the thing, you can see here is also v, here is also v, and here also u and u. Only the difference between them is of plus and minus. So we had applied this formula, that is a square minus b square. Then here what it will become? It will become v square minus u square. A will remain as it is in the denominator. See, when you are going to multiply 1 with any of the number will remain as it is. So it is as it is, 1 has gone. That is v square minus u square. But here in denominator 2 is there. When 2 is multiplied by a, it will become 2a. Now it is on the right hand side, yes is on the left hand side. So you have to move the 2a on the left hand side. So when you are moving this division on the left hand side, it will be multiplication. So when you multiply with s, it will become 2as equals v square minus u square. And as you have to solve the third equation, that is v square equals to u square plus 2as. So v square will be as it is. This we have to replace the u square on the right hand side bears negative signs. When you take on the left hand side, it will become positive, that is 2as plus u square equals to v square. So now you have to rearrange, and that is the equation that was required. That is the end of the third law of equation. If you still have any doubt, please write it to us in our comment box. And if you really like this video, you can really you can like our videos as well as subscribe. If you want to see our past videos, just go to our YouTube channel, that is Om Sai Tutorials. That's it for now. That's the end of 3 law of motion through graphical representation. Goodbye and take care.